Hey network marketers, it's Emily Seagren. I'm a gold leader and sell at the inner circle level with Avon. And today I want to talk to you about how to be an effective leader instead of a manager. Now I have found that parenting is very similar to our leadership business. I see that I use some of the same tactics with my children that I try to use with my team, and let me explain that a little further. As a mom, I know we want to try and take over and do things for our children, do things for our husband. It's part of our nurturing behavior. However, you do that over and over again, people start to expect it. So you don't necessarily want to be that person that's always doing things for other people. Yes, it is very nice to pay it forward and treat others how you want to be treated, but you also don't want to be taken advantage of. So teach your team members how to be resourceful. If they're asking you a question, instead of giving them the answer every time, show them how they can find out the answer themselves. That is going to help you in the long run, and it is going to help them. Now you want to provide information for your team, so you don't just always want to be saying, why weren't your sales higher this campaign, or how come you haven't recruited anyone? You want to talk in a positive tone, and you want to teach your team how to be successful, not just demand it from them. You want them to want it themselves. So just like with my children, trying to give them positive affirmations and sometimes rewarding with material things, I like to do the same sort of thing with my team. So make sure that you reinforce good behavior with a little treat or a little pat on the back. If you don't have the extra money, recognition can go a really long ways. Just an example, at my retail store, I have 4 part-time employees, and every single week we monitor who has the highest average sale. So then at the end of the month, the person that has the highest overall for the month gets to pick out $20 worth of product that I gift to them. Another idea is, I do this at my store as well, is I have everyone vote for who they want the employee of the week to be. And then I have a goodie box where they can pick out a product if they were awarded employee of the week. So I want them to know that I appreciate them, I appreciate their hard work, and here's a little reward for helping me out in this area of my business. Now, you also want to reinforce high performance with recognition. Encourage sharing among your top performers. So every time a campaign ends, I do a little newsletter, and I publish that on my blog as well as send it out in an email to my team. And in that email, in that newsletter, I recognize those who have added new team members, and I recognize the top 15 in sales. I also have a little section where I say congratulations to our newest reps who have placed their first order. So I am giving that public recognition to my team members, and sometimes I'll even do it in smaller groups. So say I shot out an email to my leadership team and did some recognition on there. I would say, if you are recognized below, please reply to all and give us a tip on what's working for you in your business. That way I am recognizing those that are doing well, but I'm also asking them to give back and help those that may be struggling or stuck or just have a creative block. Another one that I like to this is a big no-no, and I learned about it in college, is to not use scare tactics. So you're probably thinking, what the heck do I mean? And I'll just give you an example. After 6 campaigns of inactivity, an Avon representative will be removed. Their account will be closed because they haven't been active for 12 weeks. I have seen emails that go out to these people that say account at risk for removal, and it's in big capital letters, and inside the email it says you are at risk. If you do not place an order this campaign, your account will be closed and you will no longer be a representative. I think if I received an email like that, I would be offended, and it would probably make me not want to place an order. So instead of trying to scare someone into doing their business, we want to use a kinder, softer tone. And I like to say, keep your account active. Hey, I noticed that you haven't placed an order in a while. I just wanted to let you know, if you do not place an order, I try not to use the negative words, so I don't say that. I say, please place an order in this campaign or next campaign. Even if it's for books, it will keep your account active. Please let me know if there's anything that I can do to help you build your business. So you are changing the tone of the email. You're being supportive. You're offering help. Now, some people we just can't help. They don't want it anymore. They don't want to be a representative anymore. So it's not our job to talk them out of quitting. You really just want to be a support system and be a resource for them if they decide to continue. And my third tip here is to be consistent with your recognition and use multiple forms of communication. When I send out a good job, I like to do it through email. I like to put it on Facebook and recognize those certain individuals. And sometimes I'll make phone calls. So I am using different methods to reach out to these people, because the more methods I use, the more likely they are to see it. And be consistent. So whether you want to do recognition every month or you want to do it every other week, commit to it. Don't start something that you can't be consistent with. And I think it's really important to have an ongoing dialogue with your team so that they feel comfortable contacting you. Now let's just review my tips again. Number 1. Teach your team how to instead of telling them what they need to do. Tip number 2, reinforce high performance with recognition. Encourage sharing among top performers. Number 3, be consistent with your recognition and use multiple forms of communication. So I hope you found this video helpful. Feel free to leave a comment in the comment section, and check me out, look me up, Emily Seagren, Makeup Marketing Online. Have a great day and be a great leader. Thank you.